as a child, I actually suffered with asthma as a child. So I would actually be in hospital more than I would actually be in school. So I'd spend most of my time in hospital, and my dad, in his kindness, he thought was kindness, while I was already in hospital, eating probably the worst food that you could possibly eat. They have the lowest standard of cooks. They are the lowest paid cooks. So obviously you're going to get the worst food. And remember, you're already sick, and on top of that you're getting the worst food from the worst cooks. Then on top of that, my dad would bring Coca-Cola for me. So on top of all the worst food, when I'm already sick, Coca-Cola on top of that. So I was just ill all the time. I had eczema, I had asthma, as I got older, I got hypertension, I had arthritis in all my joints. I was as ill, you name it, more than likely every illness I've probably had it. I had gastroenteritis, I had stomach problems, and I cleared all of them naturally. Everything was cleared naturally. When I kept taking the pharmaceuticals, as I took them, I would get iller and iller. They would suppress it for a while, as many of you probably may have illnesses. It suppresses it, and then it comes back again, and sometimes, a lot of the time, worse. So you've got family members where exactly the same thing happens. Right. Now, if the blood pressure tablets helped you, why would you need to keep on taking them all the time? Now, if you were to stop taking them, what would happen to your blood pressure? Would it suddenly be down and stay down?
No.
Or would it be worse than when you first started taking the blood pressure tablets?
Worse.
Now, why is that? It's a bit like a crack in a wall. Yeah? They're just plastering or papering, I wouldn't say plastering, wallpapering over the wall. Now, when you wallpaper over a crack in a wall, what happens to the crack? It gets bigger. So, if we brought it back to the health as an illustration, your health gets worse and worse and worse and worse. But you're going along happily, doing what you want, you're going to the doctors. Before you even walk in, he's writing the prescription, off you go, and you just carry on doing what you're doing. And if you get worse, the disease that's still in your body, that's becoming toxic and toxemia, is getting worse and worse, shows itself, you get taken to emergency services, you go into hospital, they suppress it even more with more drugs, the disease gets worse and worse and worse, and you could shorten your life to between 20 to 30 years in that.